Hello everybody, Becky here with the Simple Spruce Studio, where I take ordinary finds, spruce them up, and give them new life. Happy Wednesday, everybody. All right, I got another thrift flip for you guys. Let me get some comments going here. So when you hop on, say hi. Let me know you're out there. Come on. It's thinking. It's thinking about it. All right, guys, come on in, get comfy. Welcome to my segment of Craft Around the Clock for the week, guys. Hi, Miss Helen. Thank you for sprinkling. Hi, Mary. How are you? Miss Pam's out there. Hello, Pam. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Brenda. Miss Helen, thank you for the stars. God bless you. Love you, girl. Okay, we are going to get started here. Quick and easy thrift flip. I purchased... I go so many places, guys. I can't remember half the time where I purchase things. And like I said, if you guys watch my thrift hauls, you probably remember before I do. I can't remember if I got this at Half Crocked or if this was at the Six Flags flea market thing. So, hi, Tracy. Thank you, Brenda. Hi, Dahlia. Hello, Miss Carolyn. So, anyway, this piece was listed. It's a vintage knife block. And it was listed on my website for sale. And in the description, it said to be painted. So... if you're out there and if you bought this, let me know. I can't remember who bought it. I've been packing orders too, guys. I've been packing orders too, so I've got a bunch of names in my head. So, hi, Janice. So, yes, it was listed on there to be painted. So, somebody purchased it not knowing exactly what was going to be done to it. But... Carolyn, I was wondering if it was you. That's why I asked, because that name was sticking with me. I'm like, maybe Carolyn. Now, Carolyn, are you okay? You did see that this was going to get painted, right? Because a lot of people will purchase the items knowing that it's going to get painted and they're okay with whatever I do with it. But we're going to do something, nothing crazy color we're going to use. Carolyn says I'm okay. Okay. We're good. Hi, Denise. Hi, Linda. Sunny Oklahoma. It's sunny here too, guys. It is gorgeous out there. Hi, Patty. Hi, Anne. From Ireland. Hello. Hello. Love it. Okay, so we are going to paint this. I am going to sand off because this is like a transfer, a sticker or something. I don't know. No, maybe it is just painted. But we are going to just give it a little sand. I don't have to get it all the way off because it is going to get covered up. So I just don't want it being like really, you being able to see the outline of it. But yeah, some of the items that had sold were items that needed to be painted, fixed, spruced up, something like that. So I'm like, oh, I gotta get busy and get those done so I can get their orders out. So Carolyn, yours is up first. And I've got a picture frame to do. Okay, I'm just gonna wipe the dust off here and Miss Pam. Haley and I are watching you. Well, hello. Hi, Haley. Are you guys working? Or you guys might be at lunch. You guys watching me on your lunch? Okay, so the paint I'm going to use again, guys, I'm going to do the Dixie Belle Chalk Mineral Paint in Buttercream. And like I said, I've used this once, and I like the outcome that I had. So we're going to use it again. I think Dixie Belle, for any of you Dixie Belle people out there, let me know if I'm right about this. They have two different kinds of paint. I'm using the chalk mineral paint. LOL, we're working. I love it. Oh, those two workwear I just left. But yeah, Dixie Belle has the chalk mineral paint, which you can wet distress it. It's like a chalk paint. Well, it is a chalk paint. It has to be sealed. But I think they have another line of paint that is a, hi Linda, hi Kim. How are you ladies? That is called silk mineral paint. And I think that one might have either a built-in sealer, top coat, something. Like I said, I'm new to the line of Dixie Belle. I want to try it out. I need to do some research and see what the other paint is, but I knew I wanted to try the chalk paint. And I really like how this distressed the first time I used it. So this is the second time, y'all. I hope you guys can't hear my stomach growling. I did just eat like a Sargento snack mix, but I haven't had lunch, so I thought, I can wait till after. This paintbrush I ordered, I can't remember. I think I ordered this from Jamie Ray Vintage. I think that's what it is. It's a Klingon F30. They are pricier than like any normal paintbrush you would probably buy at Walmart or craft store, but I invested in two good paintbrushes. So I've got two of these and I really love them. If you paint as much as I do, it's well worth the investment. The other one, I did use the Cottage Color paint on it, and I'm so used to using chalk paint, y'all. Chalk paint, it could dry on your brush. You could wash it out real easy because once it gets wet, it reactivates. And forgot that the Cottage Colors has a built-in sealer and doesn't, and I kind of let it sit a little too long before washing it out. I did save it though. I did save it. It's good to go. But I had to work on that one, so. What is that you're painting? Hi, Carol. Hi, Sue. This is an old vintage knife block. And we are sprucing it up. We're going to give it new life. I'm going to put some little florals in it so it can still be used as a knife block. Or you can just use it as a decor piece in your kitchen. So it has sold. It was listed on the website. And yes, a brave soul purchased it knowing I was going to paint it, but not knowing what I was going to do, what color it was going to be. I think once everybody knows, they get used to my style and what I'm putting out, they're comfortable with whatever I do to it. They know I usually don't go too crazy with color. Okay, I'll let that set up. I do want to get the back of this. I'm going to paint the back also. Thank you, Miss Pam. Good afternoon from Pennsylvania. Hi, Shelly. I was going to say, I know we've got another Pennsylvania in the house. Oh, yep, Peggy. So glad to catch you live. Hello, Miss Debbie. So yeah, so when you see pieces like this, guys, just think, you know, it could be a really cute decor piece for your kitchen. You don't have to necessarily use it for a knife block, but just that vintage look can add some really cool decor to your decorating, to your vignettes. I would probably have to do like a half coat on the front of this too. Hi, Tyler Joe. What is today, Wednesday? You're still in class, girl, aren't you? What is today's Wednesday? You're doing horses today, or you might be done early. This girl, she's going to school to be a vet tech. They had to do stuff with cows. They're doing large animals now, so she had to do cows yesterday. Can you imagine what you have to do with a cow? They had to check, I guess, to see if one's pregnant. So yeah. Yes, LOL. No, the horses are tomorrow. Okay, that's right, Thursday. Yeah, she sent me some pictures. One picture and a video of how it was going with the cows yesterday. Needless to say, it was one where she was gagging. While she had her arm somewhere, I don't think I would ever put mine, but she loved it. She got done with class yesterday, she calls, and she's like, best day ever. Oh, I'm so glad she likes it. Oh, hi, Beth. Hi, Deb. How are you doing, girl? I was raised on a dairy farm in North Dakota. I have seen and did some stuff. I bet you have. Oh, this girl, she loves it. She is a lover of all animals, all little critters. And you guys are not going to believe what her favorite, well, besides, you know, her dogs, but she loves possums. Yes, possums. So we have possum that come up to our back door and eat the leftover cat food every night. So we've got like a little family that come up, and she just loves seeing them. But she was also volunteering at, I guess it was like an animal sanctuary close by us. And I wish I was raised in the farm. Oh, yeah. Ty, you missed out there, hon. You should have been. Next door neighbors from New York. Oh. But yeah, so, and she went out to that, I guess like an animal sanctuary. I think that's what it was called. And of course, they had a whole family, a whole bunch of possums. So yeah, she was in heaven. Possum heaven. Hi, Carol Ann. How are you doing? Oh, goodness, my nose. I'm still dealing with the sniffles and all that stuff, guys. So I apologize. But yeah, and Tyler, she's like her dad. That girl, she's got very sensitive gag reflexes too. You get something that's gross and then the smell is bad. That's like, oh, I don't know. We would have a cat or a dog throw up and Troy would see it and he'd literally just start gagging. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Do I got to clean this up all the time? That was when our dogs were old and getting sick, but okay, let that cool off for just a sec. Now I am going to go over and seal this. I'm so tempted not to. I want to put a transfer on it. I still have one sheet of this ephemeral melange booklet. I've got this whole sheet still, well, I got a few little ones too, of like seed packet, medicine bottle type things, and then this. So I think I'm going to pick one. Oh, I already see which one I want. I like this darker one right here. Hi, Miss Rita. How are you doing? So we're going to cut this one out. And dare I try without sealing it. I just ordered that from January Vintage yesterday. I can't wait to get it. I finally drank the Kool-Aid and ordered a bunch of molds. You will love it. I promise you. You won't regret it. They are so fun, and I'm telling you, like I said, you can literally take something, just an ordinary, plain, basic thing, and you add a transfer or a mold to it and some paint. It just makes it look like a whole brand new, high-end looking piece. Going against the rules. Going against the rules. I didn't seal it, so we're going to see how it does. The last two times I had to fight with it. So we're going to see. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Okay, now you guys know my box is raised. So these sides are not stuck down yet. So I'm going to lightly just pushing them in before I push it all the way down onto the wood. I hope you guys can see what I mean by that. And then I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to burnish it down. And you know, if it did tear or stick a little, that's okay, because I want it to look like it's been on here for a while. Because I'm also going to, can you use chalk paint over an end table? Where was the rest of that? If that's all. Where did I miss that? Without stripping the original color. You can, because chalk paint will stick to about anything, but you got to remember it has to be sealed. Well, if you're doing an end table, you're probably really going to want to put several layers of top coat on it if you're going to set glasses or something on it anyway. But yes, you can. But you got to be careful, because some, depending on how the table was done, if it has like a really thick top coat lacquer on it already, I would definitely take some sandpaper and rough it up a little bit before using the chalk paint, just to give it a little bit more something to grab onto. So without actually seeing the piece that you're painting. But yes, you can. Okay, so I'm going to take my sandpaper and I'm going to lightly go over this. Yes, you can sand your, trying to be careful because this is a higher grit sandpaper. I really need a 220 for this. Then I'm going to go in and distress the paint also. So I'm just hitting all the edges. Now you can wet distress this back, but since I already had my sandpaper going to do the transfer, I figured I'd just keep going with it. But if you have the Dixie Belle chalk mineral paint, it can be wet distressed. Miss Melissa with Cornish Creations. Hello, how are you? So yes, if you guys hopped on a little late, I am sprucing up a thrifted item. I got this vintage knife block that we've painted in Dixie Belle chalk mineral paint buttercream and added an IOD transfer to it. You know what? We actually need to put a second coat on the back. So I'm going to do that real quick. Miss Teresa, so I noticed that you were on your scroll, the wall scroll that you purchased. I just filmed a short video on how I spruced that up. But if you're still out there, Missy, I can show you. Hi, Anita. I love Dixie Belle paint, refinished furniture to sell, and I use nothing but Dixie Belle. Okay, so tell me, the chalk mineral paint is different than the silk mineral paint or silk paint, correct? I'm new to it. This is only the second time I've used the Dixie Belle, and I'm using the chalk mineral paint, which I know is a chalk paint. I can wet distress and blend easy, but I'm not familiar with the, I think they called it silk. Teresa says, oh yes, show me. As soon as I get done here, I will show you. I'm getting ready later today to post that video, the short video of redoing it, how I redid it. But it turned out really pretty. Still basically the same color. Like I said, I loved the color of it already. I just needed to, I don't know, freshen it up, I guess is what I want to say. Freshen it up a little bit. And it did. Yes, silk has a built-in primer and top coat. Okay, I didn't want to misspeak. Thank you. Like I said, I'm new to the whole Dixie Belle. I'm trying to use it compared to some of the others. So, because a lot of people ask me which one you prefer. Well, when I've only used two types of chalk paint, which one's from Walmart. The silk goes on like butter. I might try that for a piece of furniture. I have an armoire in the other room that I'm getting ready to do. I want to paint it and then do a big piece of decoupage paper on the front of it and then sell it. So I might do the silk. Good to know. Thank you. Like I said, guys, this is a very, very simple and easy way to spruce up an item. Sometimes it doesn't take a lot to change the whole look of a piece. Make it match your decor. Keep it out of the landfill and have you, yourself, or somebody else love it for many more years to come. And like I said, this piece does stand up on its own, so you can stand it up in your kitchen, on your counter, your island, and a cute little vignette. But it also has the hole to where you can hang it, or you can put a piece of jute twine through it and hang it from like a little pegboard or a utensil thing that you have, you know, bar hanging in your kitchen. I know a lot of people use those. There's a new line of Dixie Belle called Terra, and it's clay-based. All right. Yeah, see, I'm behind the 8 ball here on the Dixie Belle stuff. And I'm trying to get familiar with the stuff they've already had. Now they're already coming out with new stuff. I did also, Becky, order that I haven't even opened yet. I haven't had time to try it. The patina paint. I got the bronze and the copper patina paints, and the blue and the green patina spray. So I'm excited to try those. I did my first live Monday. If you can, well, yes. Hummingbird Haven Arts by Anita. Of course. I gotta go check it out. That is awesome. Yay. It's a little scary, isn't it? I remember my first one. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You're a ball of nerves. Even though it's not like there's like all these people right in front of you, but you know they're out there. Okay, I am going to seal this. And I'm using DIY's Big Top to seal this in. There's my brush. Now, a lot of times I like using the DIY's Liquid Patina. Also, it's a decoupage medium sealer. So it works good also, but I'm almost to the bottom of this thing right here. I've got another one on its way. So I figured I'd better get it used up. Oh my gosh, the patina is amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait. I was trying to think, oh, should I just go crazy and do the first time I use it live, or do I need to practice before I do a live with it? Oh, you guys have seen me mess up so many times in the past. Next to splatter and paint all down the front of me. So holding up items and they'll literally fall apart because your girl don't have the patience to let the glue dry. So yeah, it's almost like, huh, just do it. Just do a live. That's one way to learn what not to do. Melissa, you like the Dixie Belle paint too? Yeah, I just got so used to the DIY paints and how to use them, how to work with them and all that. And then just never tried anything. But then I started seeing all these other types and I thought, you know what? And then when people started asking me, well, what do you prefer? And I was like, I gotta try these others just to see. Have something to compare it to. Okay. There's no spraying up with the patina. Use the spray on the second coat. Okay, so you paint one coat, let it dry. Second coat, you paint, and while it's wet, the second coat while it's wet, then you spray the patina. Is that how it is? I've got directions, but I just haven't read them yet. But I've seen some other crafters use it, and the outcome is just so cool. Miss Christina, hello girl, how are you? Where's my brush? I see a few. Make sure I got no drips. Okay. Yes, while wet. Okay, that's what I thought. Ooh, get back here. The waxes. I haven't tried their waxes. I've tried other waxes and I keep going back to the DIY wax. The DIY wax, because I use a lot of molds, air dry clay molds, and I use them wet, so that DIY wax is always so buttery soft, so it's easy to use those on fresh molds without messing up the detail. But yeah, I haven't tried their waxes. I figured I'd start with the paints first. Okay, this is almost dry. And also, you guys can see the distress, a distressed back. We want it to stay vintage. It is a vintage piece. Carolyn, I hope you like the way your knife block is turning out. But like I said, we are going to add some florals. You can use the dried florals, which would look really cute, the dried flowers with the vintage look. I am going to, these were just out of my little basket that has mismatched little leftover sprigs. Let us know when you get it figured out. And step by step, I will. Trick is to clear coat before wax, then white back. Yeah, I do that especially with dark wax. Oh my gosh, I've always got, you got to clear coat with that. So we're just sticking some sprigs down in the little knife slots. And voila, look how cute. Like I said, sitting in a little vignette. How much longer till the babies are here? The 18th. The 18th. The first one is due. She is going, which is Morgan. She's the one in the state of Washington. She's still in the Navy. And she's due on the 18th, which is like 2 days after Troy's birthday. And I think she's going in Friday to get that lining scraped or membrane scraped or whatever. I don't know what they call it nowadays. And a lot of times that will send them into labor, but so we'll see. I told Troy, I said, we need to like get our bag packed, because as soon as we get the call that she's going into labor and we know for sure it's the real thing, then we're getting the next flight out. So that is adorable. Looks good. Very cute. Thank you, guys. But yeah, so, and then just 6 weeks after that, then Tyler's due. But look how cute. Whether that's hanging on the wall. I love it. And if you want more distress, you can take your little ink pads or your distressed inks. Take them and go around the edges of them to add more age and stuff to it. So it all depends on how vintage you want it to look. But just another idea, guys, of how to use the little things. But like I said, you can still put knives in it if you choose to. Just pop the florals out. They're not glued in or anything. So 18, good number. My birthday is December 18th. Thank you, Kim. So excited for you. First grandbaby, yes. And then 6 weeks later, second grandbaby. Yes, Morgan has... they're both having girls. So Morgan and Stan, they chose Camille Ray Ann Wilder. So she's got 2 middle names, Ray Ann, because Morgan's middle name is Ray. And then Tyler and Cage, they chose Olivia Jo. That is so cute. Thank you, Dahlia. Yeah, so Carolyn, I hope you like it. Now, I do want to, how much time do I got? Oh, I still got time. We got about, still 9 minutes. Man, I told you guys that was quick and easy, didn't I? Teresa purchased from me this decorative scroll that I picked up from Goodwill. And I listed it on the website for sale. Pretty names they are, aren't they? And I listed it and said it was going to be waxed. So all I did to this, it was like a bluish green color, which was a very pretty piece. The color was pretty. I just wanted the detail in it to pop a little bit more. So all I did to this, guys, and Teresa, I hope you like the way it turned out. I will post a short video today on Facebook of how I did it. But all I did was took the DIY dark wax, put over the whole thing, made sure I got it all down into all the crevices, and then wiped it back with a baby wipe. And then once I was done with that, I took DIY's golden rule. I keep wanting to say pennies from heaven, but that's copper. I took the golden rule and just kissed the highlights, the top raised parts of it all, and rubbed it in. So, Teresa, love it. Yay, I'm so glad you like it. Because if not, I was going to have to start all over and pick a color. Kim said, that's very pretty. Thank you. So, yes, I'm going to let it set since it does have the wax on it. I do want it to set up. So, this will probably, and your other piece will get packed up and sent out tomorrow. But yeah, usually when I'm using the waxes, I really want them to cure before I start wrapping them up and bubble wrap and sticking them in a box. So, looks nice. Thank you. I do. I really like how the details pop in the piece much more now than it did before. So, not a major change in it, but just a little brightening up. I think it turned out cute. No rush. Beautiful. Looks nice. Thanks, ladies. So yeah, so the other piece that I've got to do, this one here, this piece has sold also. Miss Lynn's not on. If she is, I'm sorry, but I missed her because I haven't seen it. This piece here is also sold. Now, I might touch it up with a little bit, but this thing is old and it's a little rickety right now. So it was listed to be repaired. So this is going to be our next project, y'all. You're going to see me do I'm going to glue it all together, make sure it's sturdy. And then I will do a live on it, and we're going to do decorative, vintage decorative kind of piece in the middle. Not sure exactly what yet, but I'm thinking about that. Olga, hi, see your show a lot and the things you have. Yes, I do. I sell them on my website at thesimplesprucestudio.com. And the link should be in the description if you're interested in checking that out. You always do such a beautiful, oh, thank you, Rita. Thank you. But yeah, so I'm going to glue this one together, and then we're going to do a live on it where I maybe brighten it up just a little bit, maybe with some gilding, gold gilding wax or something, but then I'm going to do a picture for it. I actually think, yes, this is the one that says mirrors. So I actually think this was a swivel mirror at one point, because it's got the little original tag seal on the back. So I'm thinking that was a mirror. Hi, Miss Betty. How are you doing? But yeah, so that's going to be another one. But like I said, this thing needs a lot of glue so it will hold together. But I've got to ask you guys a question. We're going to vote. This piece here was a thrift find too. It's got a little chip here, and it's got some paint off of it. And I can't decide. What would you guys rather see? Carol, you have that exact frame? That is cool. I have one similar to it. It doesn't have the little detail on the top of it, but I have one similar to that upstairs. And then my mom and dad, I gave them one with a picture in it, I think for Christmas. That is similar too. But for this piece, I can't decide. Should we use Pennies from Heaven and Shipwreck over it so it looks like it has been copper that has aged and has a patina to it? I thought about doing that. I've never done that on a whole piece before. Or should I do a concrete look to it, like a textured paint concrete, and then do like dark wax and like a whitewash to make it look like it was like an aged piece of concrete that's sat outside? So, which one? The copper or concrete? Put in the comments and let me know which ones you guys think, because I cannot decide which one I want to do. So I'll go back, I'll look at all the comments, and whichever one I get the most votes on, that's what we're going to do. But yeah, but she does. She needs, I mean, I do like the color of it and everything now, but she's got too many rubbed off spots. It says trying to reconnect. There we go. I'm back. So I got 2 concrete votes so far, guys. So concrete option. All right, guys. Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that inspires you guys to buy secondhand. There's so many items out there to be found that all they need is a little bit of paint, a little cleanup, maybe a transfer mold, something, guys, and it will just make it look completely high end. Oh, we got some copper, 3 coppers. We'll have to see. I'm curious. That's funny. I was thinking, oh, it's going to be the concrete one. Nope. So, all right, guys, remember, check out the website for any items if you're interested in any of those. Also, make sure you go over to YouTube and hit the subscribe button. It's completely free. It doesn't, cost anything, but subscribe to the Simple Spruce Studio. and hit the bell notification and hit all. So anytime I upload a new video, you'll just get a notification saying there's a new video out there to watch. And I just put a thrift haul one up, but I'm getting ready to do the thrift store shopping. I went to a local thrift store here in town, and I'm getting ready to load that video up. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Love you guys. Bye.